Hey, everyone. Anick Jervis, Scentsy Director for Team Fantastic. So, I wanted to do a quick video on, hey, Anick, I'm doing so good with the Scentsy thing. I'm wondering if I should sell this other product. There's not many people in my community that sell this product. Or I get this question, I'm already selling this company, but I really want to join Scentsy. Should I? Or I'm doing, I just want to offer my customers more options. So I'm thinking of joining this other company because they have, a good starter kit or whatever. These are my thoughts on that. I've tried to sell more than one company and it's always failed. There's just so much time, okay? Like if you're doing this full time, then yeah, okay, maybe add another company to your portfolio would work. But if you have a full-time job and a family and you're doing one direct sales company, where are you going to find the time to research, focus, get inspired about this new company? When are you going to find the time? We're racing to find time. Technically, we're not allowed to sell other companies. If you're joining a direct sales, you're not allowed to sell other companies, but a lot of people do. And I know one lady who does it, but she does this full time. She has 3 different companies that she sells for. She's very successful at it. But for me, I couldn't do it because something loses focus. When you have one child and then you get a second child, this child suffers because you have to focus on this child. When you focus on this child suffers. So it's only common sense that people are like, oh, I'm not really doing well with Scentsy. And it's like, well, you're selling a lot of your other company. So of course something is going to suffer. The reason why, if people are selling another company and they're interested in Scentsy and they're interested in our family, I say yes, because our family is different than most families. Our family has training every Tuesday. We get together once a month. We get together to make samples. There's so much support that if you join our family, it's probably going to help your other business because it's giving you ideas on running your business. I'm going to have a business 2-day workshop that I'm really excited to talk about to my team that they haven't heard about it. So we're going to learn the business aspect of running a business and not just Scentsy. I really, really, really do not recommend anyone selling more than one company. When you get a job and you are in that job for 2 years and you're like, yeah, I'm not, and then you quit that job and you go somewhere else, you're starting fresh. You're starting fresh. Now you got to plant those seeds again and learn, get inspired. There's so much learning curve happen. When you stick to something, all those seeds are going to start rising and you're going to get flowers, and all the work you've ever put into will start to bloom. But then all of a sudden, if you tell Facebook, oh, I joined this company, well, then they're like, well, are you still selling Scentsy? You're not taking Scentsy really seriously, so maybe I'll go to that rep. Or, so it just confuses people. You want to be branding yourself as the Scentsy lady. That's what you want to be branding yourself. If you have a really good clientele from this other company, you're like, hey, I'm also selling Scentsy, then that's cool. But if we're in an elevator and someone says, hey, she's talking to her friend, oh, I just lost my job. I don't know what I'm going to do. Are you going to talk about the other company you're with or Scentsy? What if she's more interested in the other company that you're with than Scentsy? So then, then we're like, oh, well, I do this, and Scentsy. Well, that's a lot of information for someone. So just be careful, and I would recommend you focusing on one company. If you're already doing 2 companies, then good for you. That's awesome, but something is going to suffer. And I have reps on my family who their Scentsy business is not doing well because they're focused on their other business. I see them post about their other business all the time. So hence why it's being successful. The more you focus on something, the more it grows. So if we have 6 children, one's going to suffer. We have 4 children, something's going to give, something's going to suffer, You only have so much time. Find something you're passionate about and stick with it. Stick with it for 3 years. It takes minimum 3 to 5 years to build a business. And you're not investing hundreds of thousands of dollars building a business. You invested $120. You got a ton of free Scentsy. You got that money back on your launch party. And now you're broke even and now you're making profit, and maybe you're not making as much as you want, but it's because you're not pushing it as much as you want. You have a full-time job. You have children. Give it some time. It takes time to brand yourself as the Scentsy lady, and people are just going to start coming over and buying your stock, or, you know, calling and getting orders. So I really recommend everyone focus on one business. You only have so much time, and something will suffer. And it might be your Scentsy business, and it might be the other business. And it just confuses everybody. Are you doing that? Are you doing this? You know? And some people do very well with it. That's cool. I personally do not do well selling 2 companies. I don't do very well. You know, everyone has problems balancing life. Now we're going to balance a family, a full-time job, and 2 other companies. You know, it's just difficult. And then your hobbies, and then your social life. Like, there's a lot. So I know you're like, yeah, but they offer 50% commission. Yes, but think about it. How much of that product will someone buy? People are addicted to Scentsy. They're addicted to the brand. They don't just like bags. They don't just like jewelry. You know, those companies, it's not really a brand that they're addicted to. These are my opinions only. They're just addicted to that product. Scentsy is different. People are addicted to Scentsy. Scentsy makes amazing products. They're high-grade products. And you know, it's $6 for a bar of wax, so it's not very expensive. And there's a constant flow. Every 3 months, they're running out of wax, so they need more wax, and then you build your team. So I am, you know, branding myself as the Scentsy queen, and I will for sure promote the Scentsy business, because I've never seen so much Scentsy spirit in my family and the upline and all the support there is. I've never seen that. I've joined 5 other direct companies, and I lost all the money that I invested. I invested like $500 for each of them, because you needed stock, and you need this, and you want to invest so that you're going to work hard towards it. And it flopped. It flopped. And I told myself I would never join another direct sales company. And then Scentsy just popped up in my life, and then it's been the biggest blessing of my life. So just, guys, think about it. If you've already joined another company, disregard my whole video. Do what you want. You're going to do it. If you're really successful at it, then you're better at balancing than I am. But if you're just doing Scentsy, focus on your Scentsy business. Brand yourself as the Scentsy queen, or the Scentsy lady, or the smell awesome girl, and people will know you as that lady, and all the seeds that you've been planting for the last few months are going to bloom. Cool? So that's my recommendation. Focus on what you're passionate about. Focus on the company that you're passionate about. Focus on one company, 2 max, but I really would not recommend people doing 2 companies. Unless you're already doing it, you're already doing it. So cool, you know? But if you're already doing it and you want to do Scentsy, Scentsy has huge advantages over other companies. So ask the sponsor about that. Ask, what are the advantages of me joining Scentsy? I've had people doing other companies join Scentsy, and they're like, holy macro, this is awesome. I've never experienced this much support, this much love, this much training. I don't even know these people, and they're helping me over social media, and people are sending each other like thank you cards from our family. It's really remarkable. I've never experienced something like that. So there's added value to joining our Scentsy family. And for my Scentsy team, make sure you're telling people that your sponsor is the most important person. And if your sponsor is not working their business, it's pointless to join that sponsor. You want to join someone who's working their business, who's taking their business seriously, and tell them the added value of joining our family. Our family is the shit. Okay, so that's my opinion on joining other companies. Cool? Love you guys. Keep fit, have fun.